welcome back inside the Michael J. O'Brien Court at Pascack Hills High School. We apologize that you missed the first few minutes of this JV game. Bottom line is, it's a 5-2 lead for the Broncos, just about halfway through the first quarter here. As the Broncos get it back after Liam Hickey loses it. And Polsky almost fouled there, possibly could have been a charge as well. But now a layup there for Riverdale, and now lead for Hills down to 1. Lazarus with it now. He's going to give it over to Beebe. And now Onikian, corner three, no good there. Ardea gave it to, I believe that's Rossi. But Rossi over to Hickey, and Hickey misses the corner three. Polsky with it. He's going to give it to Lazarus. Lazarus over to Foley. Pump fakes. Now gives it back to Lazarus. Lazarus out to Polsky. Polsky underhand layup is no good. 3 minutes 40 on the clock. As now Rossig almost loses it, but keeps it with him. Hickey. Ooh, and that's going to be a foul. It looks like Polsky's shoe caught the ball there with Hickey holding on. Or no, not Hickey. It's going to be Brendan Michelli, looks like. And the tying free throw coming off the hand of Brandon Michelli, coming off the first foul of the night for Pascack Hills. And the lead now going into Riverdale's hands off those 2 free throws from Brendan Michelli. As Foley. Lazarus now. Ooh, costly miss there for Jake Polsky. As still a 1-point lead here for Riverdale as they take it up the court. Sean Lauderan with it for the first time tonight. He gives it to Michelli. Michelli over to Pardilla. And now Michelli with it once again. He's going to give it over to Rossig. Sweeney now. Lauderan. Now Rossig with it. He's going to give it to Pardilla. Now back to Rossig. He's going to call something out as Lazarus tries to steal it from him. Michelli with it over to Pardilla. Lauderan now covered by Onikian. Sweeney now with Pardilla with it up top of the key. What a big man he is. And Sweeney up top. He's covered by Beebe, but he's going to drive in. Tries to look for a pass, finally gets it out, and Pardilla's with it. Now gives it to Sweeney. 2 minutes to go, and it seems like this possession's going on for an eternity. As Rossig with it, crosses over. And finally something that happens, but it goes back Riverdale's way. And now it's going to be a travel on Adita Pardilla. So it'll go back to the Broncos here. And Beebe. Now Onikian, now Foley. He gives it over to Lazarus. Lazarus with a beautiful pass, and it's going to be a foul for Jake Polsky. Should be 2 from the line. Foul is on Adita Pardilla, his first of the night. Polsky's first is good. We're all tied up. And Polsky's second is good. 7-6 the score. Pascack Hills has the lead with Pardilla now. Ooh, some hard contact there and a foul. It will be a Riverdale ball here. Foul is on Ethan Beebe. And Now in comes Mello. That's Carmelo Ambrosio. Patrick Sweeney now. He's going to give it into Will Brunner. And now Michelli. Over to Pardilla. Now Michelli with it in the corner. Gives it to Pardilla. And he's going to make the turnaround jumper. 1 point lead for Riverdale, minute 20 to go in the first quarter. And it's Ambrosio now with it. Onikian, now Foley. Over back to Ambrosio. Now Onikian. Onikian trying to drive in. Polsky with it. There's BB, now Ambrosio. He gives it to BB, and BB with the spin move has a shot blocked by Pardilla. And he's going to keep it with him, gives it to Brunner. He'll take it up, gives it to Pardilla, 45 to shoot. Michelli, Pardilla looking for a layup, the coach wants, but Brunner with the big pass into Ryan Rossi gets the layup. It's a 3-point lead. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter here. As BB with it now off the pass from Polsky. Foley out to Onikian, driving in. Back out to Foley. Turn around jumper is good. 1 point lead for Riverdale. Seems like that's how we'll end the quarter. Final second shot is good from Patrick Sweeney, so it will be a 3-point lead for Riverdale to end the first quarter of play here. Ready to get back to action in the second quarter here. A few changes for the Broncos as Warnick, Frusteri, Lee, Stewart, and Lazarus on the court for Pascack Hills. It'll be a Riverdale inbound here. Ryan Rossig will have it. Of course, not many changes for Riverdale. There's a huge block out of bounds for Tyler Wernick there. It'll be another Riverdale inbound. Michelli calls out the two. He'll inbound to Ryan Rossig. And now some defense getting played. As now Rossig looking for an inbound. He's going to give it out to Brunner. Brunner looking for the pass covered by Frusteri. Rossig. He's going to have it with Sweeney. Sweeney with it. Bounce pass into Pardilla. Oh, blocked out of bounds by Aaron Lee. Another one of those. Now here we go. Pardilla with it. Off the inbound from Sweeney. And now it's Rossig struggling to keep with it, but he does. Pardilla now for three. And no good. And it's rebounded by Michelli for Pascack. Or no, not Michelli, sorry. That's Tyler Wernick. As now Frusteri back to Wernick.
Move the ball.
Over to Lee. Gives it over to Lazarus. Lazarus looking for something. Now gives it to Wernick. And Wernick is going to get fouled there by, it looks like, Adita Pardia, his second of the night, it seems. Wernick for 2. Misses the first, 12-9 score still. That was Pardia's second foul of the night. And second one is made for Wernick there. 12-10 is the score. Ooh. And Rossig taking it up, lost it there while he was being covered by Tyler Lazarus. And Brunner now covered heavily by Daniel Frusteri there. Michelli now with it, he's going to give it to Sweeney. Sweeney over to Michelli. Now he's going to give it to Rossig. And a scrum on the ground here. It goes to Frusteri for the Broncos. He's going to keep it with it. And now it gives it to Wernick. Wernick over to Lazarus. He's going to kick it out to Lee, who puts up the long-range jumper. It's no good. And it'll be a Riverdale rebound. Brunner takes it up. Brunner gives it to Sweeney, and Sweeney all the way out in the corner. No good corner 3 from Brendan Michelli there, but a foul coming here, and it looks like 2 from the line for Patrick Sweeney. And foul on 20. Tyler Wernick, his first of the night. Third team foul for the Broncos. Once again, 2 from the line for Patrick Sweeney. No good on the first as Sweeney stays a 2-point game here, as both David Nunez and it seems Liam Hickey come on for Riverdale. Second one is missed as well. No score change as Hills brings it down. Wernick's with it now, brings it up very fast. Corner 3 from Frusteri is good, and the Broncos are going to take a 1-point lead. No, sorry, that was a very long range too, so we are tied at 12 here. Big 3 from Regan Joyce there. He gets his own rebound after missing it. And now David Nunez is not going to get his top of the key 3. Rebounded by the Broncos this time, and Lazarus takes it up. Lazarus puts it up, and it's good. 14-12 the score. 5 minutes to go in the first half of play. Nunez as it goes out and almost hits our mic setup here. Inbound for Riverdale. Lazarus on the coverage. He's going to force the pass to go out of bounds from Will Brunner. And this time it'll be an inbound for the Broncos. And it looks like Wernick will take it, probably to give it to Tyler Lazarus. And that's exactly what happens, as 32 will take it up the court. That's Lazarus. He's going to give it to Frusteri. Frusteri over to Aaron Lee. He gives it now to John Stewart. First time he's touched it tonight. Lazarus over to Frusteri. Trying to pull up. Now he does from the foul line. In and out, no good. And it's rebounded by Sweeney. But steal from Lazarus, and he puts in a layup to put the Broncos up by 4. Now here comes the Hawks. Joyce with it. He's going to give it to Nunez. Out to Joyce. No good. But Riverdale still with it here, and the 3 is good from Liam Hickey. So now just a 1-point game for the Broncos. They lead Riverdale 16-15, 4 minutes 20 and counting to go in the first half here. Lazarus with it, loses it, goes back to Nunez and Riverdale He gives it over to an unsuspecting Liam Hickey. He gives it back to Nunez. And now Nunez looking for something, maybe anything. He's going to give it out to Brunner. And now Brunner to Hickey. Hickey driving in, puts up the lamp, and it's good. 1 point lead now for Riverdale. As now Hills takes it back out. Lazarus with it. Off the pass from Stewart. To Lee, now back to Lazarus, now back to Wernick. Wernick to Lee. And Stewart. Now Wernick for three, no good.
Does everyone on this team think they're a shooter?
And Joyce. Now Brunner, and now it looks like Hickey. Liam Hickey takes it up, crossing over between the legs. Loses for Sterry, and puts up a mid-range jumper to take the lead by 3. And a timeout here from the Broncos. 3-point lead, but a big run for Riverdale here. 16-19 the score, 3 minutes 11 remaining in the half. Ready to get back to action here. 3 minutes 11 in the half to go. 19-16 the score as we briefed you. Riverdale leads the Pascack Hills Broncos here. And it'll be a Bronco inbound here as Sterry is going to give it to Tyler Lazarus. Wernick. Now Lazarus going to give it into Wernick, and he's going to be fouled. And the foul will go on number 4 of Riverdale, Sean Wateran, his first tonight. 5th team foul for the Hawks, but it won't matter until the second half. No good on the first free throw was Wernick. Now for the second. And he makes it this time. 19-17 the score. It's just a 2-point lead. As it's now Hickey. Puts it up for 3, no good. And it's rebounded by Wernick, who takes it up. Gives it to Stewart, and Stewart with the easy layup to tie. 19-19, all even here, as just about 2 minutes 30 to go in the half. Wateran, now he gives it up to Liam Hickey. Hickey looking to give it to somebody, anybody. And gives it to Pascack Hills, but a foul now, and it looks like it'll be on Riverdale, and it'll be on Hickey, his first of the night it seems. So it will be Tyler Wernick who will inbound here to Tyler Lazarus. 2 minutes 19 on the clock, all even at 19 points. For Sterry. He's going to give it out to Aaron Lee, and now here comes Lazarus. He's got it with Frusteri. Now Frusteri over to Stewart. Stewart driving in. Gives it to Lazarus, and Lazarus misses a 3-ball in the corner. It goes out, and it will go Riverdale's way. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Still even at 19 points as David Nunez takes it up. It is Nunez still with it, but he gets it stolen Aaron Lee's got it all the way up court to Daniel Frusteri, and a huge layup to take the lead. 21-19 the score, minute 30. And it's going to be a timeout for Riverdale here. Exactly the opposite of just a few moments ago. Minute 26 left in the half, 21-19 the score. The Broncos lead the Riverdale Hawks. Well, one thing that was mentioned in that timeout chat was keep the momentum. That's all we need, was what our JV Hills coach said. As it'll be an inbound for Riverdale here. Liam Hickey takes it up. He's covered by Daniel Frusteri, 21 on 21. As Rossig gives it now to Sweeney. Sweeney will give it to Hickey, and now Hickey looking for anywhere to go. He's going to give it to Joyce, and Joyce for three drills it to take a 1-point lead. 1 minute to go in the first half of play here. Score 22-21. Riverdale leads this back and forth brawl with Pascack Hills, as now Lazarus puts it up, no good, and a plethora of defenders there for Riverdale, and the Hawks will come down with it. Hickey now taking it up the court for Riverdale, number 21. He's going to give it over to David Nunez, and Nunez gives it over to Sweeney. Sweeney over to Hickey. Hickey covered by Frusteri. Gives it to Sweeney. Sweeney now with Rossig. Rossig with it. Now Sweeney with it. Up top. He's covered by Wernick. And a big three here for Joyce. He misses it, but it goes back Riverdale's way, and they're going to get a layup now. 5 seconds on the clock. Need a quick shot here. Wernick puts it up, long range three, no good to end the half. 24-21 the score. It's Riverdale leading, but folks, if the first half is anything to go by, we're in for a hell of a second half here. I'm Matthew Merlino. You're watching the PH Athletics YouTube channel, your home for Pascack Hills Sports. And welcome back into the Michael J. O'Brien Court at Pascack Hills High School. Once again, I'm Matthew Molino. You're watching the boys' junior varsity basketball game between Pascack Hills High School and Riverdale High School. At the moment, it's Riverdale with the lead, 24-21 the score. We still have 16 minutes of regulation time to play, 8 in the third quarter, 8 in the fourth quarter, and of course, always the possibility of overtime in these games. So I believe it will be a Pascack Hills inbound. We've yet to confirm that. Thank you all for joining us for tonight. It's our second of 3 games. Tonight we had the freshman game, which unfortunately ended in a Hills loss, and of course the JV game. And right after this, at around probably 7 o'clock, we'll have the Varsity game, pretty much our main event of the evening. But we're about to get back underway. Ethan Beebe will inbound here, it seems, to Tyler Lazarus. And that's the play to start off the second half here, as Polsky will take it now, gives it to James Foley. He's going to give it now to Lazarus. Now step back for Polsky. He's going to give it to Connor Onikian. Now over to Lazarus. He's going to drive in. And has the shot blocked even before he could get it off. It's Rossig who's going to give it up to, I believe, Liam Hickey there. As now Rossig's going to take it up, hands it off to number 20, Brandon Michelli. And now it's going to be Rossig once again. Back to Michelli. And over to Sweeney.
Good job, lad.
Sweeney's going to give it. Huge block by Ethan Beebe. Sorry to jump around there, but it needed to be said. And this will give Hills the ball back as Lazarus takes it up, gives it to Polsky, who misses the layup. Very contested layup there. As now Hickey. Corner 3 is made by Patrick Sweeney off the pass. 27-21 scores, 6-point game. As Lazarus will take it up. He's covered by Ryan Rossig here. And Onikian loses it. Goes out of bounds. Looks like it will be a Riverdale inbound. Oh, 2 shots here. Foul was on number 14, Patrick Sweeney of Riverdale. 2 shots for Connor Onikian. Both shots missed for Connor Onikian, but Hills gets it back, and Polsky will get fouled this time. So it'll be 2 from the line for number 22. And foul will be on Brandon Michelli, his first of the night. Once again, 2 from the line for Jake Polsky. Polsky makes his first, makes it a 5-point game. Two in a row for Jake Polsky, and now we're at just a 4-point lead for Riverdale. Rossig, he's covered by Lazarus. And now Patrick Sweeney with it.
Switch it if you have to.
Sweeney covered by James Foley. Oh, a huge block there. Another one from Ethan Beebe. And now it'll be Tyler Lazarus taking it up once again. Out to Onikian. He's going to put it up and in. How about that, Connor Onikian? And now it's just a 2-point lead for Riverdale. 5 minutes 45 to go in the third quarter here. Still another 8 minutes to play after.
Good job.
Hickey with it.
Help. Only help. Now
it's Rossig. Now out to Hickey. Sweeney with it. Now Hickey once again. Hickey crosses over and looks for it. And back out to Sweeney. Moves all the way over on a chain of events that leads it to Rossig, and Rossig puts it up for two. No good. It goes to Pascack Hills. Lazarus has it, and they reset. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter here. As Beebe gives it to Lazarus. Lazarus over to Polsky. Polsky over to Lazarus now. He's going to give it to himself while he tried to shoot it there. He missed it and bodied a Rivervale player. No foul on that one. Three ball is good from Brendan Michelli for Riverdale, and they take now a 5-point lead. Beebe now with Foley. Driving in, puts it up, no good. And it's rebounded by Regan Joyce, who gives it over to Liam Hickey, and Hickey takes it up now. Covered by Polsky. And now it's Sweeney in the corner. In! Beautiful pass and a beautiful play for Ryan Rossig and the entire Riverdale team there. 32-25 the scoreline now. As Foley with it. Puts it up, no good. And it's Sweeney taking it up the court for Riverdale. He's going to give it into Joyce. It looks like there'll be a foul call here on a Pascack Hills player. And it will be the second foul of the night on Jake Polsky. So now the fouls really start to matter, because second half starts the application of bonuses and double bonuses. 2 fouls for Riverdale, 1 foul, that one in this half for the Broncos. As it's Michelli with it, he gives it to Rossig. Rossig almost has his pass intercepted, and he does, by Jake Polsky, who takes it up, gives it to Onikian. Now back to Lazarus, and now Polsky for 3, drills it, all right. And a timeout for Pascack Hills here. 30-second timeout, 3 minutes 29 on the clock in the third quarter here. 32-28 is the score. We'll take a quick break. Four-point lead for Riverdale here. 32-28 scoreline, 3 minutes 29 to go in the third quarter. Of course, still 8 more minutes to be played in the fourth after that. And it'll be Rossig taking it up. He's going to give it to Patrick Sweeney. Now Rossig with it. Once again up top of the key. And foul call here. Looks like it'll be on Connor Onikian. And yes, it is. Onikian's first inbound, it looks like. As beautiful inbound there. And one for Aditya Pardia. So Pardia from the line. And fouls are even for both teams in this half, 2 and 2. So Pardia. No basket. Call is no basket here. And the foul is on Jake Polsky, his third of the night. There's the confusion. It'll be an inbound for Riverdale. Rossig will have it. Out to Padilla. He gives it to Rossig. Rossig for three, top of the key, no good. It's rebounded by James Foley of Hills. Gives it to Tyler Lazarus, who takes it up. Gives it out to Polsky. He gives it to Foley, and Foley will be fouled here. He'll get 2 from the line.
Hey, knock these out.
And the foul will be on Adita Pardilla, his 3rd of the night. Foley at the line, misses his first. 32-28, 4-point lead still for Riverdale. And Foley misses the second. No score change here, but Lazarus is going to get a foul called on him here. Looks like it'll be his first of the night. Inbound for Patrick Sweeney and Riverdale.
Hey, let's go up here. Let's get easy in the zone. Not anymore.
They'll give it to Rossig, and we'll start once again. 2:41 on the clock and counting. Ooh, big steal. And over to nobody, but Lazarus is there. He gets it. And Foley puts it in. 32-32 point game. And another steal. Foley's got it to tie, misses, rebounded by Lazarus, and he ties it up. All tied up here, 2:15 to go in the third. And a timeout for Riverdale. To the delight of the Broncos, we're back tied. So here we go, once again, 2 minutes 13 on the clock in the third quarter, all even at 32. It'll be a Riverdale inbound here. It'll be Hickey inbounding to what looks like Ryan Rossig. And that will be the play. Rossig covered by Tyler Lazarus. And now Sweeney. With Rossig driving in. Still got it now, trying to drive in once again. Gives it over to Hickey, who misses a three, and it goes out. So Onikian with the inbound to Beebe. 32 all, still. Foley keeps it with him. Now Lazarus with it. He's going to give it to Polsky, who misses a three, no good, and rebounded by Riverdale. Ryan Rossig. And on the floor, it's going to be Lazarus taking it, as now jump ball will be called. And it'll go to Riverdale.
I'm saving those, I guess.
So it'll be Rossig with the inbound to Hickey. And Hickey trying to drive in. He gives it to Will Brunner. He gave it to Sweeney, and now it's Regan Joyce. 3 ball for Hickey, missed it, and Foley brings it down. Lazarus will bring it back up, minute 10 to shoot. And Polsky, it looks like, called for a charge there, which nobody is happy about. And that's Polsky's 4th of the night. He'll come out for Daniel Frusteri. So it'll be an inbound for Riverdale here. Rossig gives it to Will Brunner. Minute to shoot in the 3rd. Sweeney now with it for Riverdale. Joyce puts it up, no good. And it's rebounded by Foley for Hills. He'll take it up and gives it over to Lazarus. Lazarus to Onikian. Onikian back over to BB, now back to him. And it's Lazarus, now Frusteri in the corner. With a nice bounce pass into BB, but he misses it. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. It is Rossig taking it up. He gives it to McChelly. And Onikian intercepts the pass. It was intended for Joyce. It goes to him instead. He gives it back to Lazarus with now 10 to shoot. Lazarus is going to be fouled here. It'll be 2 from the line. It'll be a foul on Will Brunner, and that's going to be his 1st of the night. So 2 shots from the line to take the lead. Lazarus is going to make the first. 1-point lead for the Broncos, now to go up by 2. Lazarus makes both. It's a 2-point lead for the Broncos, 5.1 on the clock. Driving up quickly as Rossig puts it up for the lead. No good at the buzzer. And so 34-32 is the score. The Broncos lead the Riverdale Hawks. We've got just 8 minutes of regulation time to play, of course, with how close this game is. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes to some extra time here, as did the freshman game. But for now, I'm Matthew Molino. We'll see you on the other side of the break. Once again, the 4-1-1. 34-32 the score line. It is the Pascack Hills Broncos out front of the Riverdale Hawks. 8 minutes still left to play in the 4th quarter. We could go to an overtime period. Those are 4 minutes each, and I don't believe we end in ties. I've never seen one myself before, so in my about 1 month of doing these basketball games in high school, I haven't seen a tie just yet, so I can't confirm nor deny that. But nevertheless, in regulation time, it's Lazarus taking it up and gives it to Frusteri. He gives it to Wernick, and Wernick now to Lazarus. Lazarus to Frusteri. For 3, it's good. That one was not for 3. It was very, very long, too. Must have had just his tippy toes on the line there. Nevertheless, it's a 4-point lead for Pascack Hills. And Lazarus covering as Rossig throws it out of
Hey,
bounds.
ton of patience down here. Let's go.
Inbound for the Broncos here. Looks like it'll be Tyler Wernick on the inbound pass to Tyler Lazarus. Tyler to Tyler there to start things off. Lazarus, now Wernick. Back to Lazarus, an incredible pass! And that's got everybody in a frenzy that supports the Broncos. 38-32 the score. As now big three in the corner is airballed. And Lazarus takes it up. Lee now with it. Puts it up, no good on the layup there. And Michelli with the rebound, he's going to give it back to Rossing. He'll take it up, 6 minutes and 53 on the clock. Here comes Hickey. He gives it out to Lazarus. Lazarus over to Pardilla. And now it's Rossing. Crosses over, loses it, and it goes out. And now a sub in here. Larton will come in for Liam Hickey. So does Pascack Hills inbound, as they were screaming for. Wernick inbounds to Lazarus. 6 minutes 30 on the clock. Daniel Frusteri with it now. He's going to give it to, tried to give it to John Stewart there, but it was stolen. And now it's going to be Brandon Michelli taking it up. Now it is Sweeney. And big block there. Stewart's going to get the rebound. And now Lazarus all the way up to Aaron Lee. Lee will give it to Lazarus. Lazarus crossing over. Drives in, puts it up, and no good there. Rebound goes to Riverdale, and they keep it inbound somehow. 38-32 scoreline still. As Rossing. Now Sweeney, 3 ball is no good. Brought down by Riverdale on the ground. It'll be a foul call here. It looks like it might be trouble for Tyler Wernick, but he's able to get up. And it will be a foul on Tyler Wernick. That's his second of the day. Second of the night. 5 minutes 34 on the clock. Timeout here. 30-second timeout for the Broncos. We'll see you on the other side. Back to action. Once again, it is a 6-point lead for the Broncos. 5 minutes 34 on the clock. It will be a Riverdale inbound here with Patrick Sweeney. Sweeney on the inbound. Gives it to the corner, then David Nunez. Nunez with the floater to Pardilla. He misses it. And Michelli, or no, sorry, that's Wernick with the rebound. Now it's Lazarus slowing things down here. Just 5 minutes to go. As Frusteri. Now Aaron Lee. Now back to Lazarus. Lazarus crossing over in heavy contact with David Nunez, and it looks like it will be a push. Foul on David Nunez here, his first of the night. Inbound here coming for Hills and Tyler Wernick. Looks like he'll go to Tyler Lazarus here, and that's the play. Ooh, Lazarus loses it. Nunez gets it, and now Riverdale has it. Nunez with it again. Well, Brunner's got it. Pardia, misses another 3 ball, so it'll go back to Hills. And Lazarus with it. Heavy contact once again there with Nunez and Lazarus. It will once again be a foul on Nunez, his second in about 2 minutes. Inbound coming here, Aaron Lee. It looks like he'll go to Tyler Lazarus once he's done tying his shoe. So there's the inbound to Lazarus, and we'll get back underway here after the short intermission. Frusteri to Wernick and Lee. And now Frusteri once again in the corner, trying to drive in, loses it, goes out. It'll go Hills' way. Looks like it went off of Patrick Sweeney there. And it'll be an inbound for Lazarus. Frusteri, no good on the 3 ball. And a travel called here on Adita Pardia. It'll be a sub in for Ryan Rossig in favor of Pardia. Now, it'll be Lazarus with it. Lee. Back into Lee off the pass from Stewart. And it's going to be a travel on Aaron Lee. Inbound for Rossing. Nunez with it. 4 minutes to go. Halfway through the 4th quarter, halfway to go. Rossing. Now to the man in the corner, Michelli. And out on Rossing. It'll be a Bronco inbound. Well, it's Lazarus now into Stewart. Out to Lazarus once again. Charges in. Layup is no good. And it'll be Brunner taking it up. He gives it out to Sweeney. Sweeney for 3 is drilled. And that'll make it just a 3-point game here. Frusteri with it. Almost stolen by Nunez. And Lazarus. It's going to be a foul here, it looks like, on Sweeney, his second of the night. 3 minutes 27 on the clock. 38-35 is the score. It'll be 2 from the line for Tyler Lazarus. And I'm sorry, it was a 1-1 at the line as the Broncos now have the bonus. Ooh, a lot of contact there, no whistles, and Hills has the ball. That's all you need to know. Frusteri. Now it's Tyler Wernick and Lee. He's going to give it to Frusteri. Frusteri gives it out to Lee. Almost has it stolen. Now Wernick. Still got it. Now Lee puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Stewart. He misses it and gets his own rebound, but a jump ball here. Well, he has a question, and he's getting it answered, but I don't think he's liking it. And a warning will be assessed to the Riverdale coach here.
Hey, don't help off the 3-point line. Hey, you can
Rossig now over to Brunner. And Rossig keeps it with him. Covered by Lazarus coming up the court. And Frusteri with the big steal. Can't keep it in though. So it will be Michelli, who has Rossig. But he gives it to Sweeney instead. Out to Michelli again. Keeps it with himself. And Lazarus keeps it with him. Almost falls. And one! For Tyler Lazarus there. Chance to make it 41-35 with the shot at the line. And the foul's on Michelli, his second of the night. No good on that free throw. 40-35 is still a 5-point lead for the Broncos here. 2 minutes, 20 and counting. It's Sweeney. Now Nunez. Nunez driving in, steps back a little bit, now gives it to Sweeney. And now Nunez. No shot. There's Frusteri. He's going to sub out.
He's going to puke. I got to get him out. Yeah, can he come in for him right now?
Frusteri comes out. Polsky, I don't know if you heard it, but he's in some trouble. Foul is on John Stewart, number 25, his first of the night. Looks like it should be 2 from the line for David Nunez. So Nunez makes his first, and I apologize, it wasn't 1-1. It will turn into 2 shots. 42-36, I believe, is the score now. And Nunez makes the second, so it's a 3-point lead for Pascack Hills. 2 minutes to go in regulation time. Cross court passes all the way through. It ends up in the hands of Polsky. Gives it to Lee, back to Polsky. And now it's Wernick. Over to Stewart. Now Wernick once again. He gives it to Polsky. Now back over to Lazarus. Lazarus in double coverage. Gives it to Wernick. And big layup from John Stewart there. Another 5-point lead for Pascack Hills. It's Rossi. Minute 23 to go. Stolen by Lazarus. Gives it back to Michelli and now gets it back himself. Lazarus driving up. A little bit of pushing and shoving from both sides. And it's going to be a foul on Will Brunner here, his second of the night. Right in front of us, inbound coming. As sub-in is Hickey. Looks like 1-1 from the line coming for Tyler Wernick. And Wernick makes the first. There's a 6-point lead. Misses the second, but still very productive. Past 2 minutes for Pascack Hills. They're up by 6 over Riverdale. 3 ball is no good, and now just under a minute to go. Out of bounds, it goes Riverdale's way, it looks like. 43-37 is the score. 53 seconds to go. Nunez with it. Up top of the key. Ooh. And a big fall there as Ryan Rossig draws the foul. And that's going to be a foul out for Jake Polsky here. So in comes Connor Onikian in his place. .1 on the clock. 1-1 from the line for Ryan Rossig.
Box out! Box out!
First one is made. It's a 5-point lead for Hills now. Second free throw, in and out, and no good. Lazarus with the rebound. He gives it over to Onikian. And now Lazarus with it. Nice pass to Stewart. He's going to get a layup. 35 on the clock. Got to get back on quick defense now. Every millisecond matters. As a big block there. Lazarus with it. Up to Onikian. All by himself. Turns around. Gives it to Wernick, holding the ball now. Wasting as much clock as possible. Aaron Lee with it. And now a foul. So here we go. It'll be Lazarus at the line. 17.1 on the clock. I believe this is 2. Lazarus no good on the first. Scoreline stays at 45-38 as in comes Liam Hickey. Lazarus makes his second free throw. 46-38 the score. 8-point lead for Pascack Hills. 17.1 is the time remaining, and it seems as though this will end in regulation unless something improbable happens. Patrick Sweeney on the inbound for Riverdale here. And now it's Nunez taking it up in double coverage, loses it, and it goes back to Aaron Lee. Under 10 to go. That's how this'll end. And Wernick dribbles it out. 2-1-0. Final buzzer there. And the final score, 46-38. The Broncos win over the Riverdale Hawks. So far, Pascack Hills 1-1 today. In terms of the games, they lost the freshman game, but well, you just saw it. They won the JV game. For now, though, coming up, we've got the varsity game right here. It'll probably start right after this one, around 7 o'clock. For now, though, this is Matthew Merlino. You've been watching the PH Athletics YouTube channel. Your